what socialism means to me really is a social safety net that is provided by the government. We all pay taxes, and we all deserve to have our basic needs met just because we're human beings, and that there is such a ginormous disparity between those that have and those that don't is really troubling to me. And I really think that government was set up to look after its people, and the further we get, the further we go in time, the further we get away from that, and the further we're taught that we should be paying our taxes but not expecting anything back from the government. And I think that is just not true. It's not acceptable. It's not why government was set up. I know that there's a lot of talk about how private nonprofits really need to be stepping in and picking up the slack and making sure that citizens are taken care of, but I think about people out in eastern Montana, and there are no private nonprofits out there, but what exists in every county is county government, and everybody's paying taxes in that county government, and they should see a return on their investment, which is a social safety net provided by the government. And that social safety net, to me, encompasses all the things Daniel talked about, like affordable housing. We have capitalized everything in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, shelter, food, healthcare, education, and I think that is exactly what we shouldn't be doing, and what I think socialism would do if we were allowing it to kind of really take hold. How it can play out on city council, where do I even get started? It's been entirely frustrating. I kind of think back on my city council dome and didn't realize that I was as socialist as I was until I got on city council, and I thought, look, I'm on there with a bunch of Democrats, it should be a pretty easy process. And it took me 2 years to try and figure out what was going on, and I realized that I'm on a city council with a bunch of dinos. They're Democrats in name only. They are not interested in ensuring that everybody's looked after in our county. They continuously make decisions that hurt people who don't have. Daniel's example of the No Camp Missoula was prime. We had so many people. We had hours of testimony. I mean, actually it makes me almost want to tear up again, of people who said, tell unhoused people where they can go. Give unhoused people the resources they need. Hours of testimony, and it took one angry ward to completely overturn everything, and we ended up changing our ordinance to be really punitive and suddenly start criminalizing people who are unhoused when there's literally nothing they can do about it. So at the local level, that was really frustrating to me. We have the tools in local government, and Daniel's right, like we are limited by the state and the feds, but we also choose to not be as useful as we can be on city council, and that's really frustrating to me because we could be doing so much more and looking after people better. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.